In today's college football 25 video, I'm going to break down the best defense in the game you need to run right now to get more stops and win more games. We just had a very big patch to the game, and a lot has changed, especially defensively. So what's the move right now? What's the best defense to run? Well, I got you guys. Now, I'm Duke. I run Sportsgamerz.com, where for years I've helped thousands upon thousands of gamers for both college football and Madden improve their games. And today I'm going to help you guys as well. So, in this video, I am running the 4-2-5 defensive playbook, but what I'm about to show you can be used for many. We're going to look at the nickel double mug. Now, most people who run nickel double mug, they just run mid blitz zero every play. Mid blitz zero is very good, but I'm going to show you guys a play that is even better. So in this video, I need to show you guys my subs, my coaching adjustments, my packages, my setups, my coverage adjustment. We're going to get very in-depth. I have multiple setups to this play I'm about to show you guys. So first thing you need to know is how to set up your depth chart. So what I'd recommend doing is going into your depth chart, and basically, guys, you want to put basically your two best pass rushers as your starting DN. So I'm using Alabama in this video. For left end, I got Cott, however you say his name. Right end, I got Russell. I just use them because on this team, they're the best pass rushers I have because they have quick jump. Now, if you don't have quick jump, whatever. But, I mean, most teams have them, even if you play cut. There's plenty of pass rushers that have quick jump, so I just put those guys as your starting DNs. Now, for outside linebackers, these should be your next two guys. I just like really speed here more than anything. They don't need quick jump. If they have it, that's fine. They don't need it, though. So I have Robinson and Campbell, 90 and 89 speed, pretty good. Now, I just do subs at the play call screen. To do that, what I do is I go hover over the nickel double mug, press triangle Y, and I can take new subs. And what I can do here, I just make sure I have my basically fastest DBs in the game. So like with Alabama, I subbed in the backup safety Mac because he's like 97 or 98 speed. The nickel corner, he's actually very important. I have this guy Mincy here. He's like 91, 92 speed. He's going to be blitzing a lot. That's actually, so you want some decent speed there. 91, 92 is not crazy, especially for regs, but, just decent speed. Then, if, you have good backup safeties, you can actually put them in the game as the inside linebackers to get more speed there. So, like, for me, I subbed out my backup inside linebacker to put in the safety, but Alabama's lost and he's like a star, so we're just going to keep him in. Now, package. You go use the linebacker pass rush package, right? This is important because this is actually going to put your starting DNs at D tackle and your outside linebackers at D end. So this is going to allow you guys to get better pressure, right? Because you'll have better pass rushers in the game. Now, also very important, you want to use the shell cover zero. Why? Well, we want everything to look the same. So you guys see under the play call screen, if you hit the right stick, you can change the shell from cover 2, 0, 3, default. If I just put it on default, see, like if I come out and like, cover 3, right? There's a big difference. You come out and say cover 3, the DBs are backed up, the safeties are backed up, right? It's pretty obvious compared to coming out and say cover 0, mid blitz 0. See, this is clearly cover 0. We don't want that. We want everything to look the same so we can run different plays, right? A lot of people, like I said, they just run mid blitz 0 every play. It's very obvious, but we want to run more. So the play I want to look at is nickel overload 3. This play is amazing, and let me explain why. So in this video, I'm going to break down 2 to 3 different setups to this defense you're going to want to know that bring pressure. I'm also going to break down how to beat different blocking adjustments. So they send everybody out, if they block somebody, if they slide protect, we're going to cover that. Also, I'm going to show you guys how to adjust your coverage. So, guys, before I go any further, a reminder, if you're new to the channel, I do daily college football 25 videos, tips and gameplays. And when Madden 25 drops, we're going to do daily videos for that as well. So if you enjoy my content, make sure you subscribe, drop me a like, comment on the video. If I get 500 likes on this video, I'll post another blitz for you guys. And if you want to learn more, my full defensive and offensive schemes, including nickel double mug and much more, are available in my VIP membership on sportsgamerz.com. Link is in the comments and description. Let's get it. So, first setup, right? What we're going to do is make sure we put our shell on cover 0. That way, everything is disguised to look like mid-blitz, even though we're not going to necessarily run mid-blitz. Now, what we're going to do here is come out of the nickel overload 3. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with the easiest setup first, which is just pinch your defense. To pinch your defense, you hit R1 or RB, and then down on the left stick. It's essentially going to pitch your linebackers, and basically it's going to press your coverage, right? Press your DBs. Now, I'm telling you guys, this is not the best way to run it, and the reason for that is you don't want these corners pressed, because if you press your corners and they're not fast, or even if they just have takeoff receivers, you can get beat over the top. So if you do this, you're probably going to want to individually back up your corners, your outside corners at least, by hitting coverage audible, the individual button, which is X, and then the icons of the outside receivers, that'd be square and circle here, and flicking up on the right analog stick, right? This is just going to back these corners off. To me, this takes a little bit too long, which is why the second setup I'm going to show you is in my opinion better, but this is just the first one. So last thing I want to do is I just want to move this corner out like a yard or two. I don't really want him to be like super close like this. I want him more like kind of like right here. He just comes off the edge better that way. So this is the easiest setup. You can either control the DB, the safety that's at linebacker in the hook zone, or the D end, right? Now first we're just going to go 5 out, then I'll start to block people. So you guys are going to see this guy, he just screams off the edge. Very quick pressure, man. And that's very easy. Very easy. But we can do better. We can do better. We can actually rush less people, right? If you want to get better at college football 25 and win more games, check out my college football VIP membership on sportsgamerz.com. Put the link to order in the comments and the description. You will get access to all the content I release for college football all year long, including the best offense in the game, the best defense in the game, my secret A-gap blitzes, my rollout glitch, my run defense, and my pass defense, and much more. Let's dominate together, boys. Just so you know, this blitz, you will not block it with slide protection or blocking the running back, which we'll get into in a second. But the way I like to run this, that is my preferred way, is actually to just simply pinch the linebackers. Now you might think, oh, let me just pinch the linebackers, hit right on the D-pad and then down on the left stick, right? That should pinch the linebackers. But it actually spreads them, right? Annoying. So what we're going to do is, and that's just because of the way we're setting this up, the package. What we're going to do to make this easier is we're going to actually hit left on the D-pad and then down on the left stick, and then right on the D-pad, down on the right stick, and that gets us exactly how we want. So now we don't have to press, we don't have to individually back up, and then we can just move this DB down like right about here. That's perfect. So then we either use this guy, Saab, or this guy, Campbell. Now again, I have more adjustments to coverage and the blitz I'm going to show you in a second. We're just getting the base set up first. So again, I'm not going to block anybody here, just send 5 out. And he just comes right off the edge. We're going to get the sack or just force a quick throw. Nobody's open, right? One more time, just so y'all can see. One more time, so y'all can see. Pinch the pinch the D-line, pinch the linebackers, move this guy up. Right about there, user this guy. And as you guys can see, he just comes nice off that edge for the sack, right? Looks really good. Now, what is the main blocking people use here? Well, people are just used to people running mid-blitz every play, right? And the best way to block this is just simply block your running back and then slide the other way. So, what most people do is if the running back's on the right, they block left. Or slide, I should say full slide left. If the running back's on the left, they full slide right. So, here, you'll see, here it is. This is mid-blitz. Blocked running back, full slide. And, you have time, right? You have time. That blocks it really well. Well, this is why this blitz is actually better, in my opinion. Watch what happens if we try the same thing here. So again, pinch the D-line, pinch the linebackers. Just move this guy right about here. And then either user him, Saab, or him, Campbell. So watch what's going to happen. We're going to try the same protection. Block running back. And then we're going to go ahead and slide. Full slide. So when we do this, again, block running back. It's just not showing it. It's like a play art blitz. So I'll do it again. But you guys see the block running back and then the full slide. There's 2 guys coming free. Somebody's getting the sack. I'll do it again so y'all can see. So again, pinch D-line and linebackers. Bam. Just move this guy out of here. There we go. Blocked running back. We're going to do a full slide. Bam. And as you guys can see, it does not work. There's 2 people coming free. 1 gets the sack. Now, I'm going to show you guys a little bit more of an advanced way I like to run this that gets a little bit better pressure in my opinion. So we're going to still pinch our D-line and our linebackers. Still going to slide this guy out. What I also like to do is slant the defensive inside. It's just 1 extra step. To do this, you hit left on the D-pad and then down on the right analog stick. Okay, left on the D-pad, down on the right analog stick. It looks like this. Now, because we actually have the linebacker pass rush package, it does not blitz this defensive end and keeps him in his hooks, or I'm sorry, in his seam flat. That's nice because now we don't have to worry about coveraging him if we're not going to use him. Maybe you want to use a Mac or maybe this guy. That's nice, right? So bam, you guys see we do the same protection, block running back, bam, bam, bam. And it doesn't really change much, right? It doesn't really change much, okay? So we just got this going on. And as you guys can see, still look how the pressure is a little bit faster that way. So it is one extra step, but I feel like does make it better because with those both of the D linemen crashing hard in, it just makes the actual line itself crash in. Therefore, look, we got the edge just screaming a little bit harder, just a little bit harder, guys. Now, again, if I run the same setup, I'm going to show you guys some more variations, right? So again, pinch linebackers, move this guy right here, right? Now, like again, if we wanted to here, we could just crash our defensive line down, slant them inside every play. That's kind of what I like to do. But you can get even better. You could even put this guy in coverage. He technically does not need to be blitzing. So you could user him or just put him in coverage. Kind of honestly doesn't matter. You'll see, once you do this, you're still going to get that guy coming off that edge, right? Now, this is just preferred if they're really not blocking anybody. If they start to block people, then you probably should let him blitz, to be honest with you. But y'all can see, he just still runs around that tackle. So you technically could even have an additional guy in coverage and only rush 4 and get him free, right? That's actually pretty glitchy. So you guys can see, if they're not blocking anybody, there's really no need for that other guy to blitz. Just put him in coverage, user him even. You're going to be good. This guy's still going to come free off that edge. Now, another way to make this blitz even better is if you have a DB with quick jump. Not necessary, but again, could help the blitz. So again, we pinch the D-line, pinch the linebackers, move this guy up. What about coverage adjustments? Well, these three guys, Mack, Saab, and Campbell, are pretty much your wild cards. You can do with them as you please. So sometimes, like if they're abusing me in the flats, what I'll do is I'll shade my coverage underneath to get hard flats, and then I'll just user this guy over the middle, right? This will take away the quick flats, and then I can just guard the middle myself. So that's one of my favorite things to do if I'm getting beat in the flat, is just to shade my coverage underneath. Very easy way to take that away. And then again, I can just user this guy over the middle, and I know I'm getting quick, consistent pressure. Again, guys, take a look. Bam, off that edge. Very, very easy. So this blitz is super effectively used with mid blitz, which everybody's already running. I feel like you combine mid blitz with this blitz, you're really going to have the defense shook. And then if you are running mid blitz and you want to make sure this looks the same, if you're not pressing on mid, first of all, you could just always pinch and press if you wanted to do that. But if you're not, when you're running mid blitz, just move this guy the same way. Just move the slot corner the same way so they don't really know, hey, is he running mid blitz? Is that corner potentially blitzing? Just move him the same way regardless, so you're not having any tells. But using the shell of cover 0 is going to make all this look the same anyways. I promise you guys, you mix in this little blitz I just showed you with the mid blitz 0, your defense is going to be on steroids. I love this defense. Very, very effective. Really, really good even after the patch. And if you want my full scheme, sportsgamers.com, baby.